Your time is your time. This video is gonna be about video essays, but first, it's mostly gonna be about you and tangentially about video essays. Mostly about you. I hope you don't mind. I had this big, as the French say, fuck off essay, written about video essays, and YouTube videos, and comments, and the algorithm, and I told it to fuck off. There is a reason why it is called your time. Because your time. No wait, it's because no one can tell you what to do with your time. Also, you are time, that's wrong. The expression time is money is mostly meaningless, and scientifically inaccurate, like most sayings that get repeated. But what it is trying to say is that your time has value. If enough people spend their time in one place, government policy can change. So much value that if you spend your time with another person, it means that person is important to you. And important. Insecure people, you can take refuge in how people spend time with you. And because they spend your time with you, that means they really actually like you. And I think that you're important too, not just because you're watching my video, but thank you. For this case, we're gonna talk about what you do after the video. I want you to get a little bored. No, wait. Not bored. Studies show that only creative people are bored. Wait, no. Studies show that only boring people are bored. Patient needed. But when you're bored, are you really just bored? Are you just thinking about whatever comes to mind? Are you just thinking about nothing? Or are you thinking about everything? What I want to say is that being bored or not consuming things constantly is not a bad thing and can actually be a good, especially after someone introduces some kind of a big idea to you. Bored time is when you think, when you create. I was bored before I wrote this essay. I'm bored a lot of the time. I set aside time to be bored. Quite. YouTube doesn't want you to be bored. YouTube has made itself to be consumed as much, as often, as continually as possible. You still might not want you to be bored, but come with me. Come with... Just come on here. YouTube wants you to go video after video after video, until they are less than videos, until they are content. Things have been boiled down to the bare minimum elements. Content. The consonants grade and leave slime over my teeth, then crud in my eyes. Content is a marketing term made by stupid marketers. Content is like a marketing term that somehow slipped through the cracks and permeated into YouTube's metasphere. Content is just stuff that you put in your brain so you don't have to think and can consume more If you have a continual train of content coming into your brain, you have no time to think about the things that are in your brain. This isn't going to be in any kind of cell phones are bad, the internet is evil, because I think the opposite of that, though more nuanced, because the internet has room for good and for evil. But it's not like that evil. Some places are evil. Content can take up space in your brain for free. But is it free? Content certainly is not free to make. We might be headed towards a tiny information economy bubble. This is part of why the big fuck off essay is so fuck off big, but we're gonna try to fit it in here in a little. The videos and things that you see take time and money. The vague marketing term creators stands for writers, singers, dancers, thinkers, essayists, designers, artists. We might just be headed towards an information economy collapse, and not just because some blonde millionaire batted a dumb mistake. Where do these marketers get their money? From sponsors. And who are these sponsors? People that want your money. And they're probably going to get your money anyway because they're the only people at that corner store that you always go to. In the meantime, we think we're enjoying free content. So free that we take the time to complain about it. So free that we just watch it all the time and can't take the time to think about how not free it is. Or how free it isn't. This sounds like a Patreon announcement, but it isn't yet. In this video, I'm more concerned about you. Concerned about how YouTube just wants you to watch this, and then another video, and then another. The problem with most videos on YouTube is they don't say anything. They just enable this continual chain of videos to come in. Once in a while, they might say something interesting, or they might say something that's a cool fact. But we don't pay attention to it because we're already in the groove. You have to make a choice to break up the groove. Part of the problem with most other video essays is they just tell you how a thing gooded or badded. When was the last time an essay or an idea made you pause the video to think, or to double check, or to Google a claim? When was the last time you watched a Nerdwriter episode and wanted to pause it and think real hard afterward? When was the last time a video essay made you do more than just watch another video essay? This is why I like the Vlogbrothers and Zay Frank and Idea Channeled and all those channels that I always mention all the time. Because they are not correct. They want interaction with people. They want other videos from people to respond to them. They don't put out all the facts and act like they are the one person that knows everything and wrap it all up in a bow. They made room for comments that mattered. They did not try to do thinking for you. Maybe it's because I'm a bit of an asshole, or maybe it's just because I don't get out to interact with very many people, but I am constantly surprised by some of the interactions that I have with people that are pleasant, great interactions. John Hightower is a YouTuber that I love, but he only has one video where he's not playing guitar and actually talks about things that are in his head and that concern him, and every time I've actually interacted with him, he's been constantly considerate and concerned and brought up ideas that I didn't think that he would. He's been a nice surprise of a human, and I love him. Everything is more fun in dialogue, not necessarily angry, aggressive dialogue, where everyone assumes that everyone else is wrong, but even dialogue where people agree, or think they agree, or only varying degrees of agree. It's just like in Clerks, how Dante doesn't really start popping until Randall gets in the picture, and the two of them get to have a back and forth of what you want to hear. And no one is better in Romeo and Juliet than when Mercutio is there to muddle things up and to dance around them. So take an idea, and then take the time to grow that idea. Then take the initiative to share that idea. It's fine to listen to people, but don't let them do the thinking for you. Think about things after your next video essay. What did the essay say? What did you learn? What did it make you feel? Did it try to wrap up everything in a bow, or is there room for your own ideas? How can you expand on the ideas left in this video essay? Did it change your mind? Are you open to have your mind changed? You are more than a consumer. It's okay to binge, but you have to give your mind time to digest the ideas that you put into it. I'm also thinking of sticking any new videos I make in playlists, separated by some kind of chill, hippie, beady thing. That way you have time to think about it. Allow your own mind to ruminate. It might be called meditation. The fridge is on, let's cut this. I of course want interaction. I've leeched onto any interaction I could get so far. But if you want to make a public video for me to respond to, I'll watch it. And I might respond to it. Chow now, it's the chow now song. That's what song.